Hey there guys, welcome back to Explain 11. We are going to fly in a minute guys, so I will go set this thing up really quick. Hopefully everything is right. We will be flying from VOTV to VOGO, which is Kerala to Goa. If you don't know what is that ICOM code. So here we are in the passenger seat, and we have a flight which is going to I think it's gonna fly in a minute, or its light is turned on. We'll try to see that. Also guys, if you don't know, we have done video on Chennai to Bangalore to Kerala, and now Kerala to Goa. So it's like a chain. Once that's done, we will be going to international. If you do know, if you are in the Discord, you can send us the where you are. So if it's closer, like West Bengal, like that place, we can use where we go with that. So I think audio is being cleared. We'll see it again. Alright, nice. We have everything set. Now we want to set few things up in here really quick. So I want to set the GPU, and then I forgot to set the battery. It's going to take 6 minutes to align. That's awesome. What we have next is need to remove the chokes, and we want to open the doors. I will show you the doors, which is going to be great from the outside. Cargo has been arrived, and on board we have full passenger and full cargo. So today's is going to be medium. This flight is going to be medium, and we have heavy cargo on board. So we'll take care about that. And now what we'll do, we have around 5 minutes to plan to set our GPS. So we'll go into the FMC. I think I haven't figured out. Hold on, I forgot to refuel. Where is the fuel? Okay, let me check my map. So you can see, I will open up here. If you want to see, it will take some time. It's called that. It is small, and we'll see the fuel. Our fuel is going to be 7.4, but we will carry 9.2. I used to carry like 30 now because of the long runway. and fuel to have to be safe. So we'll carry 13. Which is awesome, and now we'll start the fueling. Now we want to set the FMC. If you don't know, this is the CDU. FMC can't be seen, so CDU is used to access the FMC, which is inside the flight. So I think our now is being having 3 minutes to align. First, let's go into position. Let's try to set our airport, which is VOTV. So we don't have our GPS, so we'll wait, and our gate is going to be 11. Let me check that again, so we'll see if the gate is right. That's gate 11. Let's go to the ref page. Because we haven't fueled, we can't do this right now, so we'll go into the route and set the routes up. So we have VOTV, vector, Oscar, Tango, vector, and we have the destination path is going to be, hold on, I will have to open the tablet. I will show you the cap tablet in here. I can't take this off. I have to update the tablet, which is avionic tablet. I haven't done that. We'll do that in future. I don't know how it will work after update. I have seen people use the tablet. They remove the tablet from this, but I can't do that. I have no idea about that. If you know, let me know, guys. Maybe I have to update it. What was I saying? I will go to shots and we'll go to the routes. So this is our routes. We will start with our runway 32 and we'll end up to 26 at Goa. So let's put our destination, which is Vector, Oscar, Golf, I think, Oscar, I think, yeah, it's Oscar. Our flight number for today is going to be -5. Runway is going to be like our departing runway, it's going to be 32. Let's set active and we'll check this. We can see our VOTV Kerala set our runway. That's awesome. Now we want to set the departure and arrival. So departure is going to be, I will set the runway first, then star is going to be 32 activated. I think we have to, hold on guys. It's called, it is new cat, so let's select new cat, and transition is going to be CIA. Let's set it to activated, and now go to the arrival page. Now this time I have to go in the reverse order. Let's start with a star, Timla, and we'll go ILS 26. We don't have any transition, so we will skip that, and we want to check if this is right. So let's go to the next page and check for the runway, which is awesome. And we have a discontinued route, so we have to fill that up. let's go to the route page, and let's see our the nav should be aligned this while. So let's go and turn that on. Now if we can go to the next page, let's see. Oh, let's see, where is the nav? Okay, let's take a left coordinate and let's go to the set IRS push and let's paste in there. Hopefully everything should need to work at this point, which is awesome. That's the heads up display, if you don't know, which has been eliminated. Now we have to set again the gate, which is weird. And let's see, we haven't set our destination, so let's see. We want to go to Q, which is Q12. I think it's the from CIA. We will be going to Q12. Then we'll go to County, Kilo Alpha November Tango I, India. Where is Tango, India? I think that's correct. Then we'll go W, which is whiskey. Uh, 15. So 15, and we'll set that. Now we want the destination to align to Timla, so we will see where 15 is going to take us. There is no academy here, that's crazy. Let's put academy. So let's go and activate this. I think the route is been set. We'll verify it in our heads up display. This is what this is being used. You can check if the route is correct. So let's quickly go ahead and check our route. You can see there is a discontinued route. We'll look into that. Now we want to look at the runway, which is set right. Our fuel is being filled up. It's around 13, so we have enough time to do our stuff in here. We'll go to the Lex and we'll find our discontinued route. So it's right here. I want to also check my route if it's correct, whether I have missed any route. So this is correct. CIA, we go from Q12 to KNTI. From W15 we go KADMI. From that we go direct to Timla. So that's our issue. So to fix this, I will go to the Lex page and find the discontinued route and place it here. That will fix our issue. As you can see, we have pretty good solid routes, so we can leave this for now. So we can go into some enough page. Right now our fuel is being not loaded. We can't do anything from here. So what I'm going to do is going to go to the Avionics tablet and set for VOTV. I want to set the ATIS, which is not set here, which is, but still I got weather, so you don't have to worry about that. That is set no weather. I think if we have for Goa, let's check that out. ATIS, yes, it is 126.60. 0, which is awesome. It will go back and will start legs. Our door is still open. That's awesome. Now we go ahead and set our lights. If you don't know, this time is like 4 o'clock. I think this is 5 o'clock. So it's going to be night when we land there, or evening. I have no idea. Let's see. We will fly like around 451 nautical miles. Maybe it will be 500 nautical miles if we are using different parts. So we'll see how much nautical miles will hit. Let's set the batteries up. Ground power set. We have to set the brightness for the panel, so let's go and set that really quick. Let's bring back my yoke. My co-pilot is speaking, I guess. Let's turn off the exit light. Sure. Let's see what we missed here. How much time does this fuel will take? Like we got like 4,000 and 4,000. We're gonna have another 2,000 left. I think 2,000 to 3,000. We'll see. And our altitude is going to be set to. Let's see. We'll cruise at 40,000 feet. Let's reset here. I would like to set N1 and N2 speeds, but this takes a little bit time. Maybe I have to set the. Meanwhile, let's set the MCP panel. So I have to go and get the datas for MCPs. So our course is going to be, let's see, our course is going to be 259, but still we have some change in course. It was like 259, but when I saw in the sim, it said 258. That is fine, just minor adjustment to the end. 259, right? Yes, 259. We will set the mark speed in a minute. We want to set the heading. Our heading is 3181. Actually 318. Set. Next altitude is going to be 6,000 feet. As usual, we will climb to much higher. After that, we'll turn on flight director FD. Then we have to align this, the altimeter. So I forgot completely that. We got 2 of this here, and we have digital, which is awesome. And we will go for a descent on glide slope of 3.1 degrees. And we have safe altitude. Entire flight should be about 2,000 feet, which is awesome. And we have around 16 feet above on descent on that airport. So our flaps is off. Now let's go ahead and test for the. Let's go ahead and test for the warning. So that's for test the train warning.
Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Pull up.
Also gonna check my yoke and our yaw and roll to be right, set right. And we want to also set this to system, and I want to monitor my hydraulics pressure. So, and meanwhile that happening, I will go and test my engine fire alarm, which is working. You can see we have eliminated all this master control. That would be handy once we got any fire on our engine. And see our, what did I just did? There we go. It's set. Now let's check for our cargo alarm, fire alarm, which is also working pretty good. Now we set our, we haven't set the course on that side. Okay, wow, I haven't not expect that. Let's see. 259 set. We got our barrel.
Fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Pretty cool. Our fuel is being loaded up. That's awesome. We haven't set our weights yet, so let's go and set that in here. I don't know what type of weight we are carrying. We'll see. We'll also show you in here. What is that? Shots. Hold on. We have to get an angle to view this one. Let's say no issues. I will try to scroll up. Weight should be right here. Our zero weight is being calculated. Our fuel and our payload is going to be 19.2. Cargo is 4.6. Let's go ahead and put that 19.2. Let's see. Total payload is going to be 19.2. Set. Nice. We have set the total payload, which is awesome. I will move to a better position to view the panel. So let's go to infraref page and let's go to the position. Set the gate, and let's go to this and gross fuel. Set the zero weight fuel, and we'll set our fuel capacity. We saw how much? 9.2. How much did we saw fuel? Like 9.2. That was cargo. So 9.2 is our fuel, so we'll set 9.2. I usually want to set more for some cases. Yeah, it's still more, I think. Let's set it to 10. Not reserved 10. Wow. Planned fuel is 10 and 3 we have for reserve, and we fly at 24 as index. We want our cruising level. It's going to be 40 for FL 400, which is 40,000 feet higher. Now I want to go ahead and check for the wind and wind pressure and wind speed for the top of climb, which is going to be 85. Okay, 85. And 53. Wind set. We now need our degree, which is going to be 12. So it's 12 degrees, which we set. Now we will set our steep descent on. We'll see. We are doing manually, so we shouldn't worry about that. We'll fill up later. So first let's go to the N1 and set it. We'll be flying 26. I know you will say 22, but still we will take 26. as there is an issue in here, so I can't go lower. Maybe I have to do some weird thing. So I used to fly 26. Now that's why I fly this way. Now we have 100 as a power. Now let's go to the climb, which we use 5 flaps. I know I use 25, but still I use 5 now. So let's calculate our V1, VR and V2, which been calculated. So we'll set that. So V1 is going to be 143. V1 is going to be 143, and we have VR. Is it set to VR? Oh god. 143. Set to VR, and which is 145. Set. Now we want to set V2. V2 is going to be how much? 1, 5 and 3. One, 5, 3 set. Now we'll set our rotate V1 and V2 and V3 in here. So awesome, we have calculated our CG, and our trim is going to be 6, which we have to set, otherwise our aircraft will not get stabilized. So 6 is going to be the number which we will put it at. Nice, set 6. Looks like we have done pretty much everything, I think. So we can go ahead and start our APU. We have to start our fuel pump. Start the APU. Nice, we are starting the APU, which is awesome. Also, I forgot to put the standby mode. It's on. I forgot to add our what is this? Radio. So we'll quickly go ahead and set the radio. And I want the frequency, so I don't know what frequency it is because I have not gone to the airport yet. So I have to find it. Which is going to be 110 and 35. Is it 35? No, 30. I don't want to do the same issue. So 110 and 30. Set 110 and 30. Okay. Why did I go out? Let's change this to our 40 position. It's nice. We want to go to N1 limit. We have set N1 limit, which is awesome. Then we will see which we haven't done. Takeoff, we have done takeoff. We'll go to the approach. We'll do 40 flaps and we have to change the speed, I know. So we'll do that later down the line. We'll see our climb set, which is awesome. Our trim is also set, which looks good. Now we want to set our controls up. So you're on. So our flaps should be off. That's nice. We want to test our... Can I test that? Our flight recording switch is working. Now let's set to VLC for the voice. And we'll switch this to Gen. Let's quickly read out this. Flaps is down. We have spoiler got closed. Yaw damper to off. We have nav to normal. IRS to normal. We have FMC normal. We have source to auto. We have control panel to normal. We have cross feed to closed. We have fuel, which is going to be turned on. I can hear the child cry. Okay, so we have to change the power to APU from GPU. So everything is set. We can announce it. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be taking off in a few minutes. Flight attendant, please prepare the cabin for departure. Let's turn on this because we want to move.
Sign is on.
Yes.
Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Sure. We want to welcome them.
We cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, from flight deck, we'd like to add a welcome board.
We'll go ahead and turn on the
facts. We climb out as a precaution, keep our flight attendants seated for a few minutes. Make sure we know, what that ride's going to be like before they get up. Also appreciate it if everyone would remain in our seats during that time. Thanks for being with us today.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Wing and wheel lights should be on for exterior checkup. And we have position light to go stand.
Okay, the cabin is secured.
Nice. We see a different thing here. We'll go ahead and turn off our APU at this point. Which is awesome. We want to close the doors. Which we want to look. I know the passengers are coming out, but it was weird. I don't know why. Alright, it's going. They are moving. That's great. So we will turn off the leg. So that should be awesome. We'll see. We got passenger on board. We will go ahead and actually I have to turn on the passenger. I set it to auto, but it doesn't show. That's fine. Let's see. We want to read out our battery switch got closed. GPU and APU is on bus. IRS mode is set to nav. Voice recorder as needed. Flight access deck is got closed. Emergency equipment check. ELT light switch is got closed and light is off, got closed. GPS light is got closed. Service intercom is off. Engine panel is set. Passenger oxygen is got closed. Pass oxygen on light. Yes, it's a oxygen on light is got equipped. Extinguished. So landing gear light is eliminated, as you can see, which is awesome. And we have flight recording is got closed. And stall warning, you haven't tested stall warning. Hold on. This is Mach speed. This is stall warning, which is also checked. Manual grill extension door is also closed. Yes, everything is closed. Parking the brake is as needed. Let's go to the CDU. We have verified model, verified engine rating. We haven't turned on hydraulics yet. That's actually a bad thing. We want to check our pressure. It's going to be 2800. That's fine. 50. We are pretty much good. We want to have a Let's see, I can't. We want to have a takeoff page here, and I used to have a progress page there. Verified nav data is yes, correct. We have Zulu as the time. Let's see. Set. Everything is set. We have our time set. Set IRS position set. Accurate. We'll go to the next. Oxygen entered. Route entered. Flight number entered. Route activated and executed. I don't know what happened today for me. Runway and departure executed, and we have RNP departure correct, and what we have next. We have route check. We have zero fuel weight. We have calculated and entered. Fuel we have correct. Planned fuel we have as needed. We have gross weight. We have calculated. We have N1 limit page. We have filled that too. We have our hot temperature is also set. I think yes, it's set. Assume temperature, yes, it's set. Full and thrust. We want to check our thrust warning. So which is also set. Our trim is set to 6, and our takeoff speed is being selected, which is N1 and VR and V2. It's V1 and V2 and VR. So alright. Let's see, it's everything's checked. We want to go to the captain who is flying, which is me. Now we have light, which is set. We have EFI panel set. We have mode control panel set. Oxygen control is test and set. We have clock set. Nose wheel steering is got closed. We have display panel set. We have takeoff config extinguished. The cabin altitude is going to be extinguished, and we have lights to be extinguished. We haven't tested lights yet, right? Oh. Right, this is for if the bulb failed, we can go and replace it to check if there is any issue in the bulb. And then we have a medium, and there should be another switch to 0, the reset the fuel, and we should have another, which is to check all the warnings. If everything is being eliminated, that is awesome. Light is test. We have stabilized trim is extinguished. We have flight instrument check. We have standby instrument check. We have RMI set. We have speed brake lever down. We have reverse thrust is down. As you can see, it's down, and speed brake lever is down. And we have forward thrust is closed. Flaps is set to 1, I think. Flap is set to 1. Yeah, it's set to. Let's see if it's set to 0. Set to 0. Alright. So flaps is indicator set. We have our parking brake set. As you can see there, we have engine valve cut off. We have stabilized trim normal. We have VHF nav through the departure, which we set. The radio frequency, audio control panel set, seat adjusted, radar panel adjusted. We have seat belt adjusted. Now we will crawl to the co-pilot seat. Co-pilot, don't mind me, I will be sitting here for a little while. So flight control panel set, check, and nav data control panel set. I think we haven't set our weather. I usually have a train radar here and weather radar there. There we go. Then we have display panel set. We have display panel set. Is it set? We have to check that out. Yes, it is set. We have electrical panel set. The overheat panel is set. Fire extinguisher protection is also set and checked. APU as needed started. Equipment cooling is normal. Today isn't rainy, so I will not turn on my anti-ice, so it's not even freezing temperature here. So let's go and set the GOR emergency exit light is also got closed. Passenger sign is set. We have windshield wiper parked and a truck is passing by. That's cool view. Alright, so I'm getting distracted by the trucks. So alright, so window heat props on. Window heat props heat is auto, set to auto. Then ice is set off, engine ice is set off, hydraulic panel is set, and 2850 set hydraulic pressure. Air conditioner set. Takeoff config set to extinguished. Cabin altitude light is also extinguished. Lights also tested and fixed. Flight equipment check. Ground proximity panel is set. Landing gear set. Brakes to RTO, which we haven't done that. We're going to extinguish. Let's see. Anti-skid is going to be also extinguished. Alright, engine display control is also been set. Engine display is set. We have cargo fire panel also checked which is also done. Audio set. ADF radio is set. Weather panel is set. Transponder is set. Stabilized trim is set. We want to see if the set to stabilized panel. So we'll see what we have next. We have seat adjusted, rotor pattern adjusted. We have seat belt set. We are pretty much done from the co-pilot seat. If you don't mind, I will crawl back to my captain seat. It will take a little huge journey. Let's see. So we have a before start checklist. Flight director. So I want to see what my fuel is. So not that bad though. Okay. Because APU is using my fuel, so I do want to be consecutive. So, alright. Flight decks door is also locked and loaded, and CDU control is set. N1 bug is set. IAS bug is also set. MCP panel armed. I think it's not armed. Yeah, it's not armed. Armed. V1, V2, and V all set. Then Sneeder L1 is set. Initial heading is set. We have initial altitude is also set to 6,000. Pushback, we have transponder as needed. Parking brake, we have ground control. We have hydraulics pumps on. Hydraulic pressure to low, extinguished. PSI is, this is what I talked about, 2800. PSI which showed 2850. That's all. That's not the wrong issue from that. It's just the variation of that. That's fine. Let's go and start the engine. Before that, we have to do a quick job of pushback. So we'll go ahead and start the pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Our tow is driving up there. That's awesome. Meanwhile, I do want to switch my packs off, and that's high. There we go, off. Now I can go ahead and turn on the engines. So after the ground service got connected to my flight, while I'm pushing back, so I can use the engines to start up. So our door is closed. Our passengers are waiting, and okay, here it's start.
Ready to connect.
Sure, connected. Can connect. Meanwhile, we will turn on our taxi light. And we need to turn on our anti-collision light and our standby position light to on. We don't want our logo. We can go ahead and turn off the wing well light and wheel well light, so that is awesome. Looks like it's going to be night when we land there. It's going to be interesting, we'll see. Looks like we do have clouds we want to monitor.
Release parking brake.
Sure, releasing parking brakes. We want to monitor our weather. Sure, we'll start our engines. Engine number 2, start up. Pushback is being started. We have started successfully our second engine. We'll need to start our first engine in a minute. While it's being pushed back, we will have to wait and complete our checklist. So PAX is off. As ensure that we have everything verified, we can go ahead and check this. Our wall is being extinguished. We have sequence switch control and audio, which let's say this one, which we can go ahead and set this to control, and we'll start our first engine. So engine number 1 is on. We have our fuel is cut off, so we have to initiate that. So we'll wait for our engine to spool up, so we'll see. Our train radar is working great. First engine is been starting up at this moment, spooling up, so we'll
set parking brake.
Set the parking brakes.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Let's go and set the before taxi engine 1 and 2 on, probe seat on. Anti-ice on, engine anti-ice on, PAX auto. We have to set the PAX to auto, and we will turn off the APU in a minute. We'll turn off the APU. Right? So we'll turn on the APU. We have taxi light on. We have wing anti-collision light and position light set, which is awesome. I will show you how it looks like.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a safe flight.
Sure, hand signal on right, he said. We have to watch the right before we move. PAX or auto, set isolation wall to auto. Isolation wall to auto. I want to wait for the hand signal. Nice. So our bleed valve is off. APU is the bleed valve is off? Yes, it's off. APU switch is as needed. Our engine set to continuous, which we don't do for our first engine. So which our level is aero. We want to set our ground equipment clear to verify, and flaps to set, which is going to be around flaps 5 set, and we will take time to deploy the flaps. Set flight control check blank. Did anything in the second page? No. Right, we will take the we'll refer the takeoff once we hit the runway. So right now we want to see our flaps set to 5. We can also check our flaps here. Why is our RTO brakes? It's not unilluminated, so that is weird. I want to see our the flaps to 5. And did we miss some steps here? It's awesome. You can see here our flaps is being deployed. We have our lights which is awesome. Checked. We can start our move from here. Take off our brakes. Why I am moving? Why is it saying 50 thrust? I don't know why my engine is saying 48. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. That was my sense issue in the yoke, not the yoke, the thrust lever. I think this should fix the issue. Let's see. It does. They should go back. Why does it not go back? Do I need to try to fix the issue? That's weird. I do have to check the... Hold on, guys. I do have to check. Looks like I do have to check for lining of this. I used thrust to this one and yoke to different one, so I think that should be fixed. Yes, it should be fixed. That was weird. And why do I have too much lights going on here? Oh, that's why. Let's move. I don't know what. Do I have brakes on or not? Okay, brakes off. The issue is in this runway we don't have the way to turn, so we have to use the runway to turn. So I will carry the runway like backwards, so then we can rotate from there and fly from the runway. 32.
3, 2.
Yes. It did say 3-2. That was nice. Perfect. I can see my flight shadow, which is awesome here. Looks realistic.
142,200 feet remaining.
Dude. Okay, that one is a RAS, so if you don't know what is RAS, it explains the runway end. If you are closer to the end, it will notify you that you cannot fly from this. So what I'm going to do is going to go to the end and going to rotate. So what I mean by rotate is to turn the flight to other direction, not to climb. Right now what I'm going to what I'm looking for is the path. So let's see if I could find that out. There we go. We want to have little slower speed. This is the hardest turn. This is my first time to turn on the runway, so Here we go.
100 remaining.
Pretty nice. Hopefully that doesn't hit my thing. Okay. Why am I still moving too fast? Maybe because of the runway type, because of the descent. It doesn't move now. They give more thrust to the engine. As you can see, our sun, not our sun, the sun is setting. So I think after we take off, before our 10,000 feet reach, we will have little dark. So we want to have all the lights to on in this flight, otherwise it's going to be harder to see.
Approaching 3-2.
Nice, we are approaching 3-2 runway. We will be departing from VOTV, which is Kerala. We will be descending on Goa, VOGO. So we'll see how this journey goes. I will have to align myself.
On runway 3-2.
Nice, I will put my engine to idle and I want to check for a few things. As you can see, we are not aligned. As you can see, our heading is not aligned to the path which we are looking at. So we will do that once we hit the N1. So right now what we'll do, we'll check for departure correct. We will check for strobe lights on. This time we will do few things here. Reveal light is off, anti-collision light is on. That's awesome. We will turn on the logo lights because it's dark. We'll turn on the runway lights and we'll turn on the landing lights, which is awesome. Now we'll see. We have strobe lights on, we have other lights on, we have transponder set to TA and RA, which is not set.
On runway 3-2. On runway
2400. Flaps, landing gear. What is this? Fixed landing lights set. Fixed landing lights. Okay, it's set. Thrust lever 40% N1. Alright, so that is also toggle mode switched on. Rotate from 15 degrees. We have landing gear should be up when we are above 400 feet. Then we will take the roll mode to flaps and retract from there. So we'll check for that, and we should be good to go at this point. We will take off in a minute. Before we take off, do we need to announce it? I think we do need to announce it. No, we don't need to announce it now. We have to announce it once we reach the altitude. So here we go, guys. Once we set our thrust to 40%, we can fly. That was too much. Which is awesome. We have set our thrust to 40%. We have to click N1 and we set off the brakes, and we have flaps 5. I would like to have my control, that is a cross wind, I think, hold it. I do need to remember, I need to remove the 80 knots. Remove the auto throttle, so it's in autopilot mode now, so we don't need to crash down if it's not V1 rotate, I think now. Nice, 15 degrees rotate. Oh, that was heavy flight there. We are losing our speed, which we have to. I will do manual flight from here. That was not right. We want to reduce. That's perfect. We are banking, which is not good. We want to retract our flaps. We can go and set our RTO to off and set our speed. It's harder to control here to 200. Why are we going down? That's there we go. We'll take our throttle back up. Now we have to climb. Let's select V nav, so it can turn. We can go ahead and set our landing gears off at this point. I do want to closely monitor the speed, which is going to, we have to go to the 9,500 feet from here. That will take our self to there. We have clouds up above us, and we have speed of 263. We have retracted flaps. We'll go up to 70 and more as we go. We did successfully our takeoff, so we'll set our. We'll check. We will check our stuff in here. So Togo is turned on. We did that. We put our landing gear up. We do add it to the autopilot mode. We retracted the flaps. We set VNAV. What the heck is that? Okay, that was the sunshade. Okay, sun was that way. Why is it this way? I think the sun is this way. City looks awesome. Let's set this autopilot as set. We have set the engine as needed. The auto brake set, landing gear lever set to off position. We have pretty much done that. Now we have to set our barrel. I think we have the value. I think we have 29092, which is awesome. We have set our speed. Looks pretty good. We want to check few things here. We have to go to the legs page. We have another 5 nautical miles to go to and 10,000 feet. 7,000 feet actually. We are flying. Why did I close that? Wow. We want to course align the flight so that it doesn't. If I want to manually fly, we don't have to depend on the autopilot. If it's wrong heading, then we will go to the wrong destination. That would be doing a steep turn that we don't want. So I think we will go up in a minute or so. Once we hit 10,000, we have to do another checklist. Climb and cruising, got to do that. We can we will turn off the seatbelt sign when we reach the altitude 10,000 feet. Right now we have we'll increase the airspeed to 180 knots, 280 knots. What we have? That would be a pretty cool view. Wow. How would it be at night? You guys don't see that, right? Maybe it could turn to night soon. Our sun is going to be set soon. Yeah, chosen to go. Let's see. Let's go to the higher altitude from here. We have 280, so we don't have to worry. We will go to 10,500 feet. How much time we have to climb to our cruising speed? We don't have time. Wow. That was for real. So what will I do? I will put it to 26 flight level 26. We hit our 10,000 threshold, so we have to do some checklist. So landing lights should go off. Our runway and taxi, we didn't turn on that. That's weird. We can go ahead and turn off the we don't have to do that. Passenger sign as needed because we haven't hit the cruising. I think we didn't hit the cruising. Once we hit the cruising, we will turn off the seatbelt sign. I think we can turn off the cabin altitude here. Let's set it to auto, so it will system will detect itself now. Altimeter need to set now. I'm fearing that it will jump. Let's see. No, it didn't. That's not a bad thing. Now we have set to standard. We have altimeter to cross check. We did that. We have mode route to arrival set. We have RNB arrival, which is verified. Which is awesome. We want to know where do we hit our climb, which is important to us. Now we have to climb at 30,000 feet from here. Let's quickly bump that now. So now let's bump this to 35,000 feet. Which is awesome. I forgot to do a few things here. Alright. We are flying to Tango Delta 2322, so it's like we have to be at 19,000 feet. So what feet we are? Pretty low. We will have to climb, and we are maintaining our airspeed. That's awesome. I don't want to climb too rough, too steeply up. So right now we have a turn here, so we will try to do that. Let's align our headings. We will reach 35,000 feet when we reach CIA. Hopefully today we don't have rain. That's awesome. We have clouds. I fear there is thunderstorm. I don't think. We have thunderstorm today. That's awesome. We have clouds. So let's see what we have. We have to change our engines to off. We'll do that once we when we reach to our cruising level. What is our CIA located at? Which is perfect to our set here. The thing is, as we go higher, airspeed and altitude is going to be random and you will have errors from there. So if you go higher, there is much error in altitude, so you have to account that. We will be making a turn here. Right now we are in what? We are in Tango Delta 322 waypoint. We will turn in a minute or so. We are crossing our 20,000 feet. We set our brakes to RTO. Parking brakes is off. And we'll go out and see our exterior view. That looks awesome. Do you want to see how far we are from the ground? Dude, I can't see, dude. Where are we? I saw the lights, but I think it's right here. Right here. I saw the lights. Even at the night you can see much higher visibility because of the light. So I hate this brightness here. Looks like we are reaching this and we are at 21,000 feet. We should be at 30,000 feet at this point, so let's increase our altitude. The speed of rate at which we climb is going to be 2,000 feet per second per minute. It doesn't decrease our airspeed. If it does, we have to change it back. So it does decrease, so I will go back to normal. 1800 feet, which doesn't do any too much speed decrease, but still it does decrease. We have to turn on the anti-ice, so I forgot that. Go ahead and turn that on. What we do have here. Dude, do you hear the bubble sound? It is too much bright outside. I think at night it would be even fun. I don't think how we will be landing there. We'll be doing that once we reach the destination. We're climbing to 25,000 feet and we have onboard fuel around plenty more fuel. We have around how much is this? 10 to we have 10 around 10 I think 11. We have around 11,000 kgs. This is represented as kgs here. Our speed is going down, which is not good. For now, we'll turn our altitude to 0 for now. We want to hold the altitude from there. We want to gain speed and then we can go up from there. So where are we? At 26,000 feet. We have to climb. So you can see our altitude isn't gaining, but our speed is gaining. Air speed. We are at 255, which is so low. So guys, we are flying at 27,000 feet. We will be reaching at CAI at how much? 28,000. Okay, that's perfect. We have time to reach our cruising altitude, so we don't have to do anything in here. The awesome part is flying itself, so we have to control it manually, so it does all the operation by itself. So we will try to climb. We have reached our maximum speed set. 18. I'm going to set it 1800 feet per minute. I couldn't see anything from here. Is that thing cloud? I should change the cloud color so that it goes gray. I can see the clouds better. Because of the bloom, I couldn't see. We are reaching at 28,000 feet. We will hit 30,000 feet. Yeah, do we hear the... Dude. What? Oh, I think it's a cross connection, so... I thought it was the... It was our runway, but... We are at too high. How is it possible even? Even 3-degree glide slope can hear us? That's weird. Wow, what the... No way. Let me go up otherwise, hold on. I can't. I will go down otherwise, see? This fixes the issue. We are moving at 31,000 feet. we will reach at 35. We have to go up to 40,000 feet. We want to know where do we need to go up our wait. Oh shit. It's gaining speed. That's awesome. I haven't seen the speed, which was my issue. That's fine. We fixed this issue. We have our airspeed generating. It was the time to crash, but I saved the aircraft. That's awesome. But still, we are at a higher altitude. We could recover. Either way, we lose the speed. We can restart the engine. We have time. We can glide. We got everything. We can put the flaps. We can't put the flaps. We have slower speed, so we can still put the flaps. Which is awesome. I will hold the altitude at 32,000 feet from now, and we want to pick back up our airspeed. So once we are having airspeed, we can go to much higher. We have to reach to Trumpet, so let's see how much distance we do have need to cover. Top of climb, we have to climb there, so we have too much clouds today. We do need to climb to 40,000 feet. We'll set this to 40,000 feet. It doesn't affect our altitude now. We haven't activated yet. We'll go ahead and add our 1800 per minute speed. It will take us to the altitude. Can set this to 300, and our heading is not set. 335. Are we going down? Okay, I will put our altitude to normal to hold, so I can increase the speed. Why is it not increasing? What was my mark speed? 180? Okay. 280, not 180. Let's set this to 1800 feet per minute. It will decrease, but we got to go up, and we will set the feet to lower so that we could not decrease our altitude. We want to hold there while we climb, so we can go and turn off the engine anti-ice. There is no clouds in there, so we can have enough power to the engine. So you can see here we have enough power now. That was a hot journey, but we managed to I can't even see the numbers correctly. We have to reach, we could reach, as you can see, our green arrow indicating we will reach our top of climb. Before we reach the point of top of climb, we will reach the destination. We have 27 nautical miles left. I think this is the waypoint, so we have more to go. We have 84 nautical miles, we have around 88 nautical miles, we have 30 nautical miles, so we got too much distance, so which we have to cover. We got fuel on board, that's awesome. We want to see our speed is a little bit decreasing. That's what we don't want to happen. Let's go and set back this to lower so that our speed increases. Looks like let's zoom out and see where are we. We are at top of the clouds. Doesn't look like we are top of the clouds though. We are between, I think. We will go up. We are at 235 knots. We have to gain a little bit speed. Otherwise, it's going to be a little problem to fly. Why does it not going up? Because we haven't set our altitude yet. We have to set the vertical speed. Set to 1000. We're still moving up there, so we don't have to worry that much. Can decrease it. I think it does move back before we hit the top of climb. We could reach the altitude. That's what we want. As you can see, we have set our cloud. We can see the clouds. And why is it banking? What our heading is? Okay. Looks like we are hitting 40,000 feet in a 4,000 feet. It should be 3,000 feet after we hit 37,000. Yes, we do hit 30,000 feet. Now we need ATS, so let's go back to the tablet and we see ATS. So it's 12600. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll see. Because we are flying up in the sky, so we'll see if we have ATS usually have a broad range, so we can check the weather. So 126 decimal. Okay. Do we hear anything? Oh, it says 6. I forgot that. I didn't see that correctly. So here we go. Set 126 decimal 6. More 2,000 feet left to be at cruising level. So why is it saying airspeed? I have to go back and pick up my airspeed. There we go. We have to reduce our speed, I think so, like we have to go back to around 335, because as you fly up in the sky you have thinner air, so you have to be little slower. If you can't go over speed because it will break the aircraft. Let's see. We have to climb here. We have around pretty good stabilization, which you can use to climb up slower. We still have top of descent somewhere around how much nautical mile is that? It's somewhere there, so we have time to do the stuff, so which is good. I think we will climb to 4,000 feet. 40,000 feet soon. Our top of climb is in here, so we'll see. This would be a longest route, so it was a double route, so I have to do that be either way, so it would be fun of seeing night, so you can see night soon. I want to see how fast the nautical mile goes. 0.1 in 1 second.
1,000 to go.
Right, 1,000 to go. Be hour reaching. We'll have to set the cruise checklist. I think we have done that cruise and checklist. We have made. Let's take the seatbelt sign off. Which is awesome. No. Why do I have the airspeed warning again? Let's increase it. We have to maintain the speed of the aircraft, and we have to maintain the altitude with also so otherwise it can get super hot here, so we have to do stuff which we have to. How much we have? Another 3, so 4,000 feet left to 40,000 feet. We're still losing airspeed, which is, I don't like that. Before we reach 231, we want to go to 40,000 feet, otherwise it can be a little weird. And now I think it will do, it will go there, just the way it does. So that's the mark speed. We have to set the mark speed now to 779. So mark speed set to 779, which is okay. Or we can set it to 78, just rounding off that. There we go, guys. We have reached our cruising altitude, so we can go and announce. Flight leveled off. As you can see, our speed has been reduced from 280, from which we flew when we are at back in 10,000 feet. Now when we go up, we have to, our speed shows lesser because there is thinner air. So because our speed is high, still we have lower speed here. Just the probe reading, which is error, which is what I said. We have error on airspeed and altitude, which is going to be higher as we go much higher. So let's see which our indicators are correct. So we will have to descend once we near our Mike Lima, which is going to be another 60 nautical miles. We have a lot of time. We can sit back and relax. We can even drink coffee if we can. Meanwhile, if you have not checked and the previous video, you can check after this video, and now you can go ahead and subscribe. This is the best time to subscribe and hit the like and also follow. And if you are in Twitch, subscribe, not subscribe, actually follow and subscribe in YouTube. If you're in Facebook, you have to follow. If you didn't like, the weird thing will happen. A flight can land on your house if you didn't subscribe and like. Maybe it can be me. Don't. It can be me. So you have to. If you don't want to happen that, you have to subscribe and like and follow. But this is awesome. We are seeing sunset. That's awesome. We have 49 nautical miles. It's so far still. We will. It's okay. So we will have around how much seconds, minutes will it take to complete this? Let's calculate it. Maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes. I think it will take 6 minutes to complete the waypoint. Looks like we have to reduce our speed to actually increase our speed to 281 as you go down, and we have to reduce to 26,000 feet once we hit once we complete this. We will do that once we hit 20 nautical miles lower. So we are going much faster. As you can see, it's being evening. I don't know if it's going to be night or evening. We'll see how it feels like once we reach the destination. I think you are being much enjoying this episode or the live stream. We will go into the night, I think. I hope so. We'll see. I haven't tried or tested this. This is my first time from direct flight to Kerala to Goa, so I haven't checked even if it works. So if it goes wrong, I will not put it wrong, so I will land it safer either way. So we'll see. Now we have, it's being evening, so we have to go down to 26,000, which I will do for 35,000 still now. So we'll see. Wow, I can't change this. Okay. I want to and see how the flight looks like. So we have to set our descent. We'll see how we do that in a minute. We have to calculate few things. So we'll go down so we can clearly see the cockpit much better. So we'll descend to 1800 feet per minute. We'll see how we go from there. Top of climb, we have to reduce that either way, so let's do 15. We'll do 1800. We have to do much lower because we have to go 26,000 from 35, so we have to have little time left to do that. Well, descending, halt, we have to make an announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be descending in a few minutes. Flight assistant, please prepare the cabin for the arrival. Dude, this... Let's book all of the... Let's call up the announcement. So there we go. We have to also maintain the airspeed, which we have to do when we move from this. I've used to increase this to 180 knots. Looks like we will be needing the flaps once we descend. Let's increase the waypoint. So there we go. Descent location set there. We are overspeeding, so I will check that. Slow down. We have to decrease our descent. So I think we will reach the destination which we have to do this.
1,000 to go.
We'll go down to 26,000 now. We have to go down so fast. We have to maintain this airspeed and we have to maintain the altitude at the same time. So it's going to be a little hard. We'll do this. Don't worry about that. We'll see. We have to. As you can see, we are aligning with that top of descent. So still we have 81 nautical miles, so we have space to descend, so that's awesome. Our throttle is going back. As you can see, our speed will be also increased. This aircraft color just changed. Wow. I think we will be going down to 25,000 feet once we reach the destination, from where we will go to even lower. Now we have to calculate our localizer approach, how we do that. So we have what we have here. We should be at 2,400 feet above to capture the glide slope. That's awesome. We'll do that. No issues. We have to be 2,800. We have to be at where are we at? This is our approach is coming in. 71 nautical miles can be our much bigger. Then we have another big one which is 44 nautical mile, which we have to be at 7,000 feet, which we can do that. What I'm going to do is going to go down to around 15 or 18,000 feet, so we can calculate like that. So I want to see when it's going to hit us, which is correct. We have 30 at 18.3, so wow, I did turn off that. That's weird. The view is awesome. That's our lightning is going on down there, so what just did I said? We have to go down to 15. Let's say to 15. I usually want to descend much earlier because to maximize the accuracy of approach, minimizing the error of overspeeding and overheating the altitude from the glide slope. Last time we were so high and we did descend down to approach. That was little harder, but still we managed to do. We'll try to do it on much safer side, because there is a full passenger, we have full onboard crew, and we have full cargo. So that's really awesome to see this flight. Looks like realistic, but let's go in there and let's try to calculate few things which we have to do. We have to also align our heading, which is not set to 237, which will do that now. Align set. We have set our descent. We haven't. We haven't descended to 10,000 feet. So let's see. What do we have? Approach, descent, landing altitude verified. Yes, we did. We announced it and recalled. Yes, we did. So VREF, I think we set VREF. Yes, we did. We have to set barrow once we hit the minimum altitude of 10,000 feet. So we'll see. Auto brakes. I usually enable auto brakes now because I don't want it to go like crazy once we land. I forgot about that. I think I changed. Did I change this? No, I didn't. I didn't change that. Dude, that reflection is cool in this. Overhead panel. Imagine what's the time now? 12:15. What? Why does it say 12:15? Wrong time, right? It took 1 hour 15 minutes in flight after our depart. We'll check how much time will be arrived, and we'll also check the fuel capacity of which we used while we flew from Kerala to Goa. We are descending down. We have to set few things up. We have to check this. We have to go down to 7,000 feet. We have still, how much this? 37 nautical miles. Let's go down to around 10,000 feet. Actually not 10,000. Let's go down to like 15, or we were 15. No, we were not 15, so let's go 13, 5. Our mark speed is at 1282, which we have it set there. 267 is also fine. We shouldn't go down to 252. Still we could go, but not too much. Otherwise the flight will fall from the sky. We couldn't recover from next altitude. That's why I'm keeping safe altitude of 13,000 feet. I want to quickly enable the seatbelt on from auto. Looks like we are heading to this next waypoint. No, not next waypoint. We have another waypoint between, which is Kilo Alpha November Tango India. So we have around 24 nautical miles to go. We have to be at 26,000, which we will descending at this rate. So we should be at 13,500 feet once we reach there. I usually turn off my auxiliary pump, which is the extra pump which is in the middle. I don't use that. Once we land, we can try to use that. Our anti-ice and anti-props are turned off, which we don't need now. But there is not that humid climate, which is freezing. There's no freezing temperature over here, so we don't need to use that. We still have we have to wait for the another waypoint till we occur that. Meanwhile, we'll enjoy the location. As you can see the lights right now, city lights. So wow, I think we can use this as the thumbnail for the video. That looks great. That's too small to see. Hopefully we do land at the right time. I don't think it will be night, it will be evening. We'll see. Once we landed, it will be night either way. There we go, guys. So our sun is been setting. I think there is going to be little time to get it fully set because of the sky scatter. So we'll see. We are close to the runway, but not too close. So you can see we have a runway right here. We have 2 to 3 checkpoints where we can waypoints to pass through, and we can go to the checkpoint waypoint. We have to be at almost lower. Now we have to go to 18,000. Where are we? 15. I will go to 10,000 feet from here because we have to do some checklist. So I usually come down. Usually what it says from 18,000 there is a steep descent to 7,000. That's why I usually come down to 10,000 for this particular flight. As you can see, we are picking up the night scenery, and our clouds looks amazing. We are descending down to 13,000. Check. Our barrow need to set, which I'm waiting for to do that. Once we land, we'll do a manual throttle down and we'll touch down. Oops. Let's see. Looks like we're going to the ocean, so we could be turning here. That's the Goa. It's not the That's the Goa. So let's see where we are reaching to 11,000. This place I will turn on. I should be below, so let's do 9,800. So once we enter, we have to enter the barrow. Navigation radio is set. Auto brake is set, as you can see there, level 4, level 3 I think. Then we will see the radio, which is also set. Pretty much everything is being set. Okay, nice. 1,000 to go, which we have to set our barrow to stabilize from 22992. Nice, we'll set 2992. 2992. Now this is also gonna set 2992. Is it 2992? Okay, we have to. Okay, there we go. 2992. We have to be at how much feet? We have to be at 7,000 feet. We'll decrease the feet to 7,000. And our airspeed is much higher. We have to also concentrate in reducing that to around how much we have to reduce. Where are we? We have to increase it to 210. We have to be at 210 knots when. So we should be fine. We are in correct airspeed. Let's reduce to 265. Automatic is set. Checklist completed. Landing ILS. We'll do this once we hit the. Once we are gonna hit the runway before the checkpoint, we'll start doing that. We want to check few things. We are entered our ATS. We also we will land on 26 ILS frequency. We have a pretty big runway. That's awesome. At 110.30.
1,000 to go.
That's about the next tab and anything ABS there. We're going lower to 7,000 feet now. We have to hold 7,000 feet and we have to go down to let's see. We have still 44 knots nautical miles, and we have a runway after this 26 200 2400. Oh god. I thought the streaming PC was shut down. That was weird. All right, it didn't do anything. What? Wait, what? What's the address? Altimeter 2992. Okay, nice. Alright, nice. Oscar the okay, contact. Alright, let's see. Don't need this now. We'll go ahead and change this. This is awesome. We are going to be landing in a minute or so. We are at the what? Why is it? I was scared to see that, dude. We are at 20. We have 36 nautical miles. This is the place we have to concentrate so much. If we miss the one step, we will be fallen from the sky. So we have to be pretty. Where do we have landing? We have. Yo, welcome to live stream. We are landing on Goa now. So maybe next live. Landing on Goa. So we started our climb on Kerala in India, Kerala to Goa. So that's where we are going now, which is in the northern side, west northwest. It's in northwest. I'm a little bit concentrating in here. I don't think we are at right altitude. We want to go down to 4,000 feet from here. Let's go to 4,500 feet. What's up? What are you doing? How do you like the? Yeah, cool. Do you like the night sky, how it looks like? I have made it from evening, which was 4 p.m. to now 6 p.m. I guess. So we are going down to 4,000 feet. Now we have to reduce my airspeed. So we are approaching the runway. We want to have much closer. We still have a little bit time. We have 25 nautical miles.
1,000 to go.
We'll set our flaps once we are at 10 nautical mile or 15 nautical miles. We'll set flaps there. I don't want to put early oh my god. You see the mountains? That's why I said in starting I said 2,000 feet is the basic level. You should not go down to 2,000 feet. 2,000, if you are 2,000 you can hit mountains like this. Yes, it is RTX on. It is a mod. It's a paid mod. You can also download it free, but still you can have a paid mod. What I mean by that is you can have a free mod, but it will not look like this. So if you have paid mod, it's I think it's called something. It costs like $5. I don't remember. They're charging for just the Patreon support something. So looks like we are good there. We want to hit the flaps. We want to reduce the airspeed. Want to introduce the flaps at right movement at 250. We'll set flaps to 1, maybe 2. Speeding up little faster. So approach mode isn't on, so we have to get capture the glide slope. Glide slope is going to be 3.1 degree. Yes. Dude, I like the night lightings. I also improved the night light of the X-Plane 11. Do you hear the X-Plane 12 is going to be released in September? I'm eager waiting for that to test that out. I'm gonna turn on my fuel pumps 1 and 2 AB. Did we reach F50? Yes, we will introduce flaps from here. Flaps 5. I will do night stream next after this one. Maybe on Monday we'll do night from Goa to somewhere else. I will come to West Bengal soon, so I'm going to coast and then I will come to West Bengal, then go to the Assam like that. So I'm planning. I have to set it to the Discord, so I will do it quicker. Maybe tonight or tomorrow, by tomorrow. Which is the next flight. The view is awesome. Yes, dude. It's crazy. That's what you look from the ground. So where are we? We are at okay. We have to increase the, otherwise we will overspeed. Oh my god, we have a overspeed, so we have to deploy flaps much faster here. I think our landing is going to be this, so We have to go much faster down, so I put that was too much. Was that a mountain there? I could not hit the mountain because we are at 5,000 feet above, so it should be fine. If I hit that, don't ask me. I saw it was like 2,000 above, so that's what I'm following now. So I want to capture the localizer from here. So we are near the runway. We have to capture the localizer. I want to see where are we. Oh, we have time to reach the runway. Awesome. That's crazy night look. We are 3,000 feet. We want to introduce full flaps. So we'll go down to 160. Yes, I can hear the beeping audio. That's awesome. We want to go down as we have to reduce the speed. I don't see the runway yet. I have to set the line heading correct. At what speed does the thing comes to 2,400? Okay, we'll set that. Listen. Want to go much faster down. We're at near the runway, so I haven't selected the transition. I don't think so. We'll turn on our gear, so that's our landing gears turned on. I think we should see a runway there. We'll try. There's a little bit brightness lower. We haven't aligned yet, so once we aligned to the point, we will put the localizer lock. We are at lower speed and we are at 2,400, so which is awesome. I'll set this to 286. Once we have some problem, we can go around. Haven't landed at night. It's being a little bit annoying, but we'll see. And it is also same time fun. Watch this one. We haven't aligned ourselves yet, so this is our point. I'm a little bit sweating now because of the too close. Actually, that's not. Wow, that's not our heading, right? 259. That actually it could be our heading. We'll see. Once we did the successful turn, we'll turn on our localizer. That's it. We will be landing from here. We have to stabilize. Otherwise, you could flip over. So as you can see, we have 2 diamonds here. That's the vertical localizer aligned. So not vertical. Horizontal need to be aligned, and vertical need to also be aligned. So we'll see how it goes. So I can hear the beeps. Let's try to do this. Approach mode is on, localizer is set to the landing is down, 3 green, 15 flaps, we did 40 constant. Let's turn that. I can't see anything. Wow, is that in constant? Yeah, it's a constant already, and that's good. If you see this localizer, if you not see that, we could miss the localizer, so we have to be a little careful. You can see there, we see the runway. Don't worry, also I will also save this video, not video, the replay, so I can also upload the landing in future shots or some mini videos for all the approaches which we do from Chennai to Goa, from Moore to, I am saving everything. So as you can see, we have colored localizer. Now it will come down so that we will align ourselves. So we have armed. That's awesome. Speed lever is armed. Then we have what we have. We have to select the approach, which is set. As you can see, we are approaching, but we are banking to the left. We have to give some rudder. Some yeah, we have to give some, not rudder, so trim to make it. I think there is some issue in the flight. So MCP is set. Everything is set. We should be good to go. And now have to ready to control the throttle. As you can see, we are going much lower. I have to manually set this flight down once we reach the runway. So we have to turn. Don't forget to turn off the arm button, otherwise it will throttle back up, so you will fly again.
1,000 feet
One-
stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Flaps.
1,000 feet.
Flaps.
Set. Uncheck. And we have on board a lot more fuel to go around, so if there is an issue, we could go around.
2-6.
I think we shouldn't crab today because there is no wind and we don't have that much rain.
Flaps.
We are at the flaps, so we have at almost speed, so that's fine. Can introduce a speed brake.
300. 200.
We are pretty much low to the ground at this point. Set. Guys, we have successfully landed, turning on. Why is it the runway is going up? What the heck is that? Okay, that was the elevation. I was a little bit worried. Why am I going to? Why is it going crabbing, dude? Looks like there is a little bit wind. That I don't expect it. And we have our backrest turned on. So as you can see, our backrest for the engine is turned on. Right now I have no clue. Why is my landing lights is not turned on? There we go. Forgot to turn on the landing lights. Nice. Looks like we have set down. We can go ahead and switch the frequency, which is annoying, and we have to move really quick because we don't want to make the behind traffic. Turn off this. I don't see a button there, so there we go. We'll do the same thing on that side. We'll check once we turn. I think we are in brakes. We could turn.
On runway 26. On runway 26.
We have successfully landed on Goa now. That's awesome. We are slowly turning our aircraft to the parking spot. Meanwhile, before that, I have to turn on a few things, which is the lights. Because I haven't flown the flight over the night time, so I haven't tried putting the lights on, so that was so much hard to do this. Maybe next time I could I could put the lights on. I will stop the flights here, back to thrust off now. Turn on our runway and taxi lights. We want to try to find our place to park this beast. I'm a little bit unfamiliar with this airport. We'll see. Looks a little different though. I want to check it again. Wow, I couldn't see even this one. It's so small. I should go to the opposite side. Wow. Hold on. Let's try to close this. I could take the route, but still, let's see, let's find out. Otherwise I have to go there and turn and come back again to the opposite side. If I find some place, I can put it down there. We'll follow the path. Imagine trying to do this in VR. That would be crazy. If you fail to land, how would you feel? Maybe I can find some place there to set this down. It's a little bit steep up, so As you can see, my light doesn't hit there, so that's because the road, the platform in the front is little bit elevated. That's why. Looking for a spot to park, still didn't get any place. I can go out and check, but still it will spoil the realism, so trying to check all by only inside the flight. There we go. Can see our wind is little bit there, so I have to give a little bit rudder to the left. To the left, yes. Where is this taking me to? I'm a little bit confused. Maybe this way is parking. I can see a flight there, so is that a flight? Yes, that's a jet. So wow, we come to the wrong runway, no, wrong parking place, I think. No issues, we can turn from here. These are fighter jets. Wow. Dude, what the heck is that flight there? Hold on. Wait. Is that a flight? Oh, this one I can't even see in this. Is this thing normal flight? I don't think it's a normal flight. Some military jet. Oh, okay, it's a military jet. Not jet. Yes, it is jet, but it's used for military, not for the passenger. So we have to quickly go to the other side. I think we can make a turn here, and once we hit the runway, we have I think we have I saw the aircraft parked there. That's the our passenger place. I figured that out now. I did it over yaw, so no, right now it should be fine. I think I didn't turn on anti-aliasing. That is weird.
Approaching 26.
Okay, there is no traffic, so we could pass. You can see a flights there.
On runway 08.
We are at the runway.
Flaps.
And get the flaps down. Imagine taking off like this. Still could not find a place, so I think that's the mark. We'll see, we'll find out. Yes, it is, so I don't know which gate is this, so we'll find that out also. That's a commercial jet, but still, where do you park here? Okay, I got it. You can also park there. I haven't seen that. I saw a parking place, so why I'm going back? Because this is a steep runway. Not runway. Steep taxiway. So we'll be parking here. We have to align here before we park. That's the important thing. We can wait for here and go and turn off our runway lights. This is fine. We can have one light, which is taxi. I don't know if I have brakes. Do go back when I don't have throttle down there. Can you see the light moving? That's a wheel well light. So it moves. It's stuck to the wheel. So when you move the wheel, it will turn that light. Okay, let's see. Was that a Boeing 747 or? Yeah, that's our parking place. So we don't have speed brakes. It should be awesome. We need to align to the line. There we go. I don't want to go into there, so because I think I can go into there. Hold on, because we don't have the side stairs. I think that should be enough. Right. So we have to go ahead and turn on our APU, which has been set off here, and we can go ahead and turn off our fuel pumps. Auto brakes should go off. We have our speed brake lever. It should be down, which I already done that. We have to set our probes to off condition. Which one is a bright? Okay, hold on. This one does not look that bright, so this one looks bright. So we'll turn on the lights. That's done. We'll turn on from here. I think our APU is being started. No, it's not being started yet. We'll wait for the APU. Meanwhile, we want to check our fuel capacity, which has been set to 8.2 kgs. We flew from Kerala, which is VOTV, to Goa, which is VOGO. So we have still board on board fuel for the go around, which is pretty good. Now we want to set everything back to 0. Why do we have minus negative? I think I can switch for the power, and I can make the engines to turn off. Which is awesome. Go ahead and turn off our taxi light. And we'll walk. Okay, we'll see what that's the voice call decor. And turn this off. We'll not turn off the packs. Once we did that, we'll not have run the air conditioner here. We have to go turn the anti-collision light. You can see the blinking, which is the steady light. We have to turn that on, which is going to eliminate the light, not extinguish. But it will not blink. Blinking means you are moving. So if you are standing, you have to set this to stand steady mode and make that off. Let's do the hydraulics off. You can make the probes also off. We have set this to continuous to off. APU is on. Set the cabin to off. Set the equipment switch to off. Heat probes auto exterior and lights is as needed, and engine start lever is off. Weather should be off, which will do that. Flaps is up, and we have to set the transponder. It's going to be standby. We will set this to alt off for now. We'll try to turn off this. The radar off. Shrine radar also off. That is shrine radar, which is excellent. And we have to do MCP back to 0. I should have gone to the other side. It should be much faster, so let's do that. Nice. So there we go. We will set the altitude to 0 and the heading to also 0. Mach speed is going to be set to 100. This is what we saw when we stopped the aircraft. And we will set this N1 bug to auto. And which is almost done. I think we have almost done. We have a few things to do here. We have we'll go and take care of the loads of the cargo, which we have turned off the engines. I think the passenger in this place will board in instead of boarding out. I think we'll see. If it's boarding out, it should be fine. Yes, it's boarding out. Okay, nice. Also, cargo is being nice. That's good. We will try to change our battery to ground power. We will add our GPU and turn off our APU. Our packs should go off. This should be go to the isolation auto, and packs should be off. Air conditioner is off. Let's see. We will turn. Oh god, we haven't turned on our ground power. Wow. This is what happened in the night, so it is fine. So we'll switch for voice. And we have to turn off our nav. It's taking too much battery in it, so Our flaps is off, as you can see. Yaw damper is off. Everything is set to auto. Our fuel pump should need to go off. Our collision light and wing wheel logo light should go off, and our standby lights should be off. We have done everything in here. We can go ahead and switch the panel lights off from there. We're going to turn the panel lights off for this too. As we have doom lights, so I don't want to use panel lights because we are closing up. I want to close up everything. Turn that off. I think in here we have to set the to standby transmitter to standby, and we have to turn off the now turn off the audio for the mic, so which is awesome. We want to see. We set the chokes. What the chokes does is when you move the yaw or the steering, it will not move the actual wheel. So I think at this point we can go ahead and our passenger has been boarded out, so our flight is being silent. We were pretty high, but still we managed to do that to get through the altitude before we do descend. Not like previous live stream, but still we want to improve more. But we'll see into the next stream. We'll see what to do to turn off this to go to the standby mode. We want to turn off. Did we miss anything? We have to turn open the doors. Look at that view. So let's see. I think we have probably done everything in here. Let's see what we do next. We have to turn on the power, so which is awesome. And we can go ahead and turn off the battery, which is going to make it night here. But still we could see. There should be some switch we should need to open. Exit panel switch needs to be open. Actually, we have to turn exit panel switch open. I'm not sure where is the battery at this point. There we go. Battery is right there. We did almost 8.2 kgs of fuel, and we can disconnect the GPU. Let's go and turn off that, which is this one. You can see our aircraft is in deep silence. I would see some aircraft from this one. I literally just went into a sea. That's a Air Canada aircraft. I think what model is that? It could be Airbus because the engines looks little. Let's see. Let's go outside. Have a look. I think it's a Airbus. Yes, it is Airbus. I told you. this is our airport in Goa, and we landed in here, which is awesome. We are back into the cabin, flight deck, cockpit. It should be awesome. So I think we could end up the videos till here. We will be meeting you guys for next flight or the next episode. Thanks very much to everyone watching this. If you like this stream, hit that like button. You know what to do. Consider subscribing. Do not if you know what to do, consider hitting the bell icon and subscribe the stream. Once again guys, thanks for watching. Keep watching. Nihal Knight signing out.